So we just moved to Nashville. And when I say we just moved, bro, I'm actually just going to show you this. This is my bed. No bed frame or anything. This is our very extremely clean and tidy living room. Actually, yesterday, we just moved, bro. And I'm telling you this because I don't know anyone here, bro. I used to be a nerd with no social skills, and I'm going to show you exactly how I just moved to a new place. I don't know anyone, and I'm about to create the best friendship group of my fucking life. And I know I'm going to do this because I've done it before, bro. And I'm going to show you the exact steps that I'm about to take, and you're going to steal every single thing that you possibly can from it, because this is what I want for you. I want you to create the best friendship group of your life, either where you are right now or if you're moving somewhere new. Either way, it all fucking works, bro. If you don't already know who I am, my name is Luke Grenoble, and I'm creating a gang of like-minded young men who are no longer settling for the monotony and the depression of living a life with average social skills. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of, hit subscribe right now. Our goal by the end of 2024 is to have 5,000 young men become social celebrities. Not just have one more friend. Not just have a loose friend group of people who don't respect them. Become social fucking celebrities, bro. Okay, let's get into it. Step one. Not even step one, bro. Step zero, right, is mindset. Of course, I'm always going to start with mindset because it's so fucking important, bro. If I could just smack younger Luke and be like, you are not a bother, bro, I would. Because that's the first mindset that you have to get over. Every time you say hi to a stranger, every time you reach out to a friend, bro, you are not a bother. Right now, subconsciously, you think that you are, and that's why it's so fucking hard. Because you think every time that you reach out, you're taking things from other people. You're taking away from them. You're stealing something. You're being needy. You're not, dude. But every time you reach out and say hi to someone, you're giving them an opportunity. If someone genuinely doesn't want to talk to you, they will tell you that. They are powerful enough as a person just to say no to having a conversation, right? You're not forcing them to do anything. But what you are doing is you're giving every person who would make their day to have a conversation with someone, to talk about something they're interested in, you're giving every single one of those people that chance. So every time you reach out to someone, you're giving them an opportunity. They can choose to take it or not, but you're at least giving the opportunity to make someone's fucking day. First of all, steal that mindset. It's going to be way easier to reach out to people. Second of all, the second mindset is that your best friend is just one step outside of your comfort zone, right? Because think about this. If right now it's difficult for you to reach out and talk to people, like to start a conversation with someone who is a stranger, if you practice that and do it a few times, it's not going to be difficult anymore. You're going to gain some confidence. You're going to level up in that part, right? Next, opening up groups of people. Next is going out to events and places alone, right? And just talking to strangers all the time. Next, talking to girls, bro. Whatever part of your social skills journey it is that is difficult, that is outside of your comfort zone, gaining that experience, gaining those skills, and believing that your best friend is right outside of that. If you keep doing this, bro, of course you're going to meet way more people. Of course you're going to come across people with similar personality traits to you, right? That you get along really well with. So of course, it's not even a stretch. It's actually really realistic to think that your next best friend is right outside of your comfort zone. Adopt this belief and you're going to be hella motivated to get out there and be social even when it's fucking tough. All right, bro. So I'm going to get into the actual things to do. The actual dummy steps. So step one is your immediate community. Opening up your immediate community, right? So the people who are around you right now in work or school and the place that you live. Meeting every single one of your coworkers or every person that you were in a class with, right? Just being social enough to put yourself out there and say, hey, I haven't met you yet. My name's Luke, right? You don't have to have the perfect line, but just meeting these people is going to get you closer to them because they're going to recognize you. They're going to see you every single day. And that's the proximity effect in place, right? We like people that we see over and over again. Even if we're not that similar to them, right? We start to like them just by being next to them. This is going to hella happen in your classes or in your job. It's going to hella happen in your like neighborhood or apartment complex, right? And when you have these friendships with the people who are close to you, life just becomes so much more fun, bro. Work gets more fun, school gets more fun. Just living where you live is way more fun because I no longer would have to call like a buddy who's 20 minutes outside to be like, hey, do you want to come over and watch a movie? I just go upstairs, dude. I knock on Dave upstairs' door and I'm like, bro, Sonic 2 right now. Let's throw it on. Of course it's Sonic 2, bro. But by making these relationships, not only are you going to have a lot more fun in the places that you're at all the time, but also you start building community around you. And having a community and feeling like you fit in where you are is a huge part of just feeling fulfilled, right? This is step one, bro. How Ian and I are going to do this, specifically, I'm going to meet every single person at my new job that I start tomorrow, right? I'm in a sales job. And every person I don't know, I'm just going to be like, hey, what's up, man? My name's Luke. What's your name? Easy. You don't have to have the perfect line. You just go up, say some shit, and you will figure it out. And in terms of the apartment complex, right? Ian and I are about to be fucking the Joneses next door and bake cookies for people, right? Either cookies or brownies, we're not sure yet, but just knock on their doors and be like, hey guys, we just moved in downstairs, have a cookie. Because just doing that introduces ourselves to people. They're gonna be more likely to just say, oh, what's up? You're the cookie guy. Who knows? Maybe one day I'm gonna be the movies at the apartment guy. Next, step 2 is creating a killer life setup, right? So this is specifically going to be hobbies that you have. If you don't have a hobby outside of video games, bro, get one. Video games is not going to take you super far with social life and being social out in your community, right? So find something else. If you like cooking, bro, cooking classes are a thing. If you like music, dude, go to some open mic nights. The point is, I want you to find some event that's happening regularly in your community, and I want you to go to it. Literally put it in your calendar and have that be your spot. That's where you are at Thursday night, is at this burrito place that does karaoke. Every Thursday night, bro. That's where you're at. Because, again, the proximity effect is going to be working. Plus, you're going to get to know people in a community that has like-minded values to you. It's not just based on proximity. It's people who value similar things. But for me and Ian, this is our action step that we're taking. We're musicians, right? We're going to start playing shows. We're going to open mic nights around here. We're going to get to know people in the music community. And we're going to do that over and over again until these people are just fucking homies. So start creating your killer life setup. Next, step 3 is keeping a list and initiating, right? With this one, you are going to start keeping a list of the things that people tell you about, right? Because now you're in multiple communities, you're in a few friend groups, and people are going to start saying shit like, oh, this restaurant's really good. Oh, you have to go try this thing. This carnival is in town next week. Keep a list of all this shit, bro. And when time comes around, when you have the time to go do it, whenever the event is happening, invite people out to it. You can either invite someone one-on-one, or you can say, a bunch of us are going to this thing. You should come along with us. But when you start inviting people out to it, bro, people are going to think that your relationship is closer probably than it actually is, to be honest, because you're friendly enough to be like, hey, let's go do this thing. And you'd be surprised how many people say yes. And you want to know why? Because think about this, bro. You want that cool guy to come up to you. That cool social guy to be like, hey, man, let's go do this thing. This is happening. You should definitely come along. I'm not even giving you a choice. You're coming. You want that cool, fun social guy to come up with you and have a fucking adventure. So does everyone else. What is stopping you from being the cool, fun social guy? Nothing, bro. Be that guy. And people are going to be super appreciative. You're also going to make hella friends by doing this, just by inviting people out. I'm telling you, man, more people are going to say yes than you actually think. So now you were the initiator. You started becoming a leader. This next one, step 4, is what makes you a fucking social celebrity, bro, that people fucking talk about. That people are like, you know this Luke guy, right? It's by hosting not just parties, bro, fucking events. So the key with this is hosting events at your place where you are providing everything, right? You're giving the place for people to be at. You're giving the food, the drinks. You were giving all this stuff to people, and you were doing it in a unique, fun way that people haven't heard about before. Maybe it's a fucking Oreo gathering where you have 10 different flavors of Oreos and you make Oreo milkshakes, bro, and you made an Oreo cake. Maybe it's a chicken party where you all dress up as chickens and you eat chicken. Those are both terrible ideas, but like, you can brainstorm your own ideas and come up with some pretty sick shit. Anyway, the point is, have it be unique and have it be something fun that you genuinely think is fun, that other people are going to want to be like, wow, I can't miss that. It's too unique not to go. Because when you start hosting like this, bro. People are going to be super appreciative of you because you are gathering everyone together. You're creating this amazing experience. They're also going to look up to you because now you are the leader. You are this social lead and you are hosting people. That's an amazing feeling. That's socially so fulfilling to feel like you are wanted, you are needed and loved by the community around you because they're actually coming up to you and saying, bro, thank you for hosting me. Thank you for having me. Thank you for all this shit. Giving to people gives so much fulfillment, bro. And that's just one way to, one, have fun, and two, be fulfilled as hell. Next, and this is the last step. Oh, actually, I'll give you the Ian and Luke moves for this. So we are going to host a roommate get together because we only have this apartment for about 3 months. So after that, we're looking for a 4-bedroom. 2 more roommates are needed, meaning we're not just going to put up an ad on Facebook for like, this is us, come be our roommate. We're going to throw an in-person gathering. There's going to be lemonade or punch or some shit. I don't know yet, but we're going to host a bunch of people in some public park and say, everyone, come if you need a roommate. We're going to meet a bunch of cool people. Not only are we going to make a ton of friends, but also on top of that, bro, these people are all looking for roommates. We're going to get the best roommates ever. And then everyone else is also going to meet people looking for roommates. We're going to connect people who have these same interests together. That's just one event example, but you can come up with your own, bro. Lastly, step 5, regular group nights. You are making your own boys' night at this point. This is whenever you create the solid friendship group, right? This can be bi-weekly or weekly, however frequent you want it. I'd say either weekly or bi-weekly, honestly, bro. But you do this and people are going to start feeling close to one another because you're hanging out all the time. You already know a bunch of people in a bunch of different friend groups, right? What you're doing now is taking the best of the best, the people that you click the most with and saying, hey, I am starting a friend group where we're going to go do these things. We're going to go to bars. We're going to talk to girls. We're going to play D&D. We're going to go do whatever it is that you are interested and want to do with this close friend group. Personally, for me and Ian, we're having fucking D&D nights, bro. Every other week, we're going to do D&D nights. And on the off weeks, we're going to have boys' nights, which just means any person from this friend group, we're all going to take turns planning a boys' night, right? So every person from this friend group gets a hand on the ball. So if it's my turn, maybe I heard about this restaurant that I really want to go to. And I'm like, boys, tonight, this is what we're doing. We're going to this restaurant. And on top of that, we're going to light some fireworks off in this parking lot afterward because fuck it, we ball. But having just some set weekly night for this friend group of yours to hang out and to have fun and do exciting shit is going to make you guys so solid. The point is, bro, you're creating a completely new social life by giving, right? By giving and being this incredibly valuable guy for people to have in their lives. And I can't wait to see you make that happen. If you want my one-to-one mentorship, helping you become a social celebrity, hit the first link in the description below. It's the Social Celebrity Accelerator. And act now, brother, and become unstoppable.